Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you guys who do not know me, my name is Selena Monet. I be reacting to different type of things, and y'all, let's get into today's reaction. So for those of you guys who do not know, I'm sure you guys know, y'all know what's up. Like, y'all know what's been going on between Landon and Shyla. Like, Landon gave his story, Shyla now came out with her story. We've been waiting on her. Like, y'all, do not come for me in the comments, because like, I'm not doing this for like clout or anything. I'm doing this just to like give my opinion. Like, I'm just giving an opinion. I'm just gonna point out different things. But don't come for me, because like, y'all, I'm not even trying to like bash anybody, but like, I was team Shyla all along. Like, not just because she's a girl, it's just because like, y'all know what people be going through with these guys. Like, y'all know, like, and like, I watched Shyla's video, and it's not like, okay, like Shyla had receipts and everything, but like, her story was just making more sense. She had receipts. Landon just said what he said. He can say anything, but he did not come with no receipts. So y'all, let's just get into this video. And y'all, just to put it out there, I've been watching LNS since day one. I know their first video when he had that big ass like spider crawl on Shyla. Like, I've been watching them since day one. I think they came out in 2017. That's when they came out, if I can remember. Yeah, it was 2017. They came out summer 2017, and I've been watching them since day one. Like, they were like my favorite people on YouTube, and like, it sucks that they're like this now, because they really were my favorite people on YouTube. So I'm not even about to bash Landon at all in this video. I'm just gonna like kind of like look at little highlights of like Shyla's video and like kind of give my opinion, you know. Like, I'm not even here for all that. Okay y'all, so what we're gonna be doing up in this video, we're gonna be looking at the highlights of what Shyla said about what happened. Like, y'all, like, Shyla gave her truth, Landon gave his truth. Like, Shyla's truth sounds like it makes more sense in this situation. I'm not like bashing Landon or anything, but I'm just saying that hers makes more sense, and it came with videos too. So it's like how a video don't lie. Like, yeah. So yes, let's just get into the video.
I'm literally filming on my phone right now. My camera battery died, and I just want to move on. I don't want to be associated anymore. I don't want this anymore. I just want to move on and continue to be happy with my daughter, and that's all I want. Let's start. Landon and I, we broke up. He was abusive, physically, verbally, emotionally, you name it. Our entire relationship, which he's admitted to.
I want to be truthful, I want to be honest. Definitely more toxic and causing more fights. Sometimes verbally abusive too.
I honestly wanted to get out.
Okay, so guys, we seen right there, Landon admitted it himself. Like, that's the video I was thinking of, like when he said like Shyla was like verbally abusive. But I'm like, didn't you say in your video that you were verbally abusive to her in the beginning of the show? So that's when like I was like, something's kind of iffy. Like, Shyla needs to come out with the truth. Like, and I knew Shyla had the truth. I knew Shyla was plotting on this, because you guys remember like in her stories, like back then, like she would put like she just want to air them out, and her mom was telling her no, like, don't do that. And then I just knew Shyla wanted to air the block out. Like,
out of that relationship when you know, right before he got diagnosed with cancer. I wanted to get out of that relationship. I just knew it wasn't good. I stayed because I thought that was, you know, going to be his second chance at life, and he was going to be a new person. And previous to cancer, he was not there for me. He
okay y'all,
soul up for
this is the part I want to like get into, because this is when I was like, what the fuck? Okay, y'all, let's just watch the part first, and then I'm gonna explain about like what was the fuck, because I'm telling y'all, Landon and his mom had me fucked up at this point. Let's get into it.
Her nap and brought her out because I still had his phone and he wanted his phone. And he said, look what you're doing to her. And, you know, try to put her in the middle. Threw his phone through the crack, and he handed Soul off to Joe. And then it was like, you're crazy, like just gaslighting.
You seriously need help.
You need help.
No, I'm
You're
not being
such a
funny.
liar. You're trying to manipulate me.
not.
Oh, the messages! I literally have to record this because I don't believe you. I saw your mom going through my bank information.
And I was hysterical. I felt so betrayed and like so hurt. I had the gate open because, if you guys remember, I said I was like prepared to like leave if they tried to like break the window. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw Joe walk with.
Okay, so y'all, that was the part, because say if I was dating a guy, I have my personal bank account, I guess we have like a shared bank account. Why do his mom know my personal bank account? Like, why is his mom screenshotting my bank account? Like, if that ain't giving you y'all trying to steal my money vibes, I don't know what it is, because in this video it looked like y'all trying to steal my money, y'all trying to monitor my personal bank account. This ain't even none of y'all money. So what is your mom in my bank account for? Like, that's the part that had me fucked up, because I was just putting myself in a situation, because that's what made it more fucked up. Because I wish the guy would be sending his mom my bank account, because I'd be just as pissed off as Shyla. Like, I'm telling you, this is why I'm team Shyla, because what is your mom in somebody else's bank account for? How do you even feel comfortable being in another person's bank account? Like, what type of mom is in another girl's bank account? Like, for what? Like, okay, let's just continue.
With Soul onto the street, leave the front yard and go onto the sidewalk. Instantly I was like, no, because, you know, the day before I'd heard that conversation with his mother. So I'm like, keep my baby in my vision all times. And so I went over there and I said, Joe, give me Soul, give me my daughter. And he like motioned and like turned his back to me and kept going. But I have a broken. Joseph in his declaration admits the situation never happened.
Content powers our digital world. With Contentful, create content once and reuse it.
Why is there?
I'm basically about to show like another highlight that like stood out to me in the whole video. Well, it's probably about 2 more highlights.
What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Just crying.
No one will believe me. And right now, yeah, Mama, we're sitting parked right now in the car because I'm fearful to go home. I believe they're trying to kidnap my daughter. Proof of them gaslighting, trying to tell the whole world I'm crazy and trying to convince other people. They've stolen. Landon and his mom have stolen, and I'm literally out here in my house. She's like, I just left with her. Like, I'm terrified they're gonna take my baby, and I'm not crazy.
That's when I took this picture. For months, I've been bullied relentlessly for like my vibe being off, for acting like.
Okay, y'all, so she posted that part of the video, and you can tell that Shyla's like really hurt. Shyla is at rock bottom. Like, y'all, when do you ever see Shyla cry on camera? Like, Shyla ain't very emotional, I'm telling you that now. Like, Shyla is not. Shyla gotta be really hurt to cry on camera. That's all I'm saying. But you see, Landon posted this picture on his story earlier today, and I was just like, what the fuck are you posting that for? What does that mean? So then I looked at Shyla's story. She didn't post anything. She just posted the video for everybody to watch. But yeah, y'all, that stood out to me, because like everybody, I guess they were like calling her crazy and stuff. Like, she is not crazy. Like, if she's explaining her story and like it don't sound crazy to us. Like she's crazy because you and your mom is in her bank account. Like that's crazy, or is that normal? Y'all seem like the crazy ones.
I was being abused, like I was being manipulated, like trying to hold back the floodgates because I didn't want my abusers to suffer because I loved them. I felt like so beaten up by the world. Imagine going through the worst time in your life and trying to be private about it and getting bullied for that. And just felt like broken, like I had nothing else to hide. I don't care, see me broken. And I posted this picture and Soul was in the back in the car seat. I drove kind of up on a hill where I could see my house, so I could see when they were gonna leave, because I was like, I don't have a diaper for this girl. I don't even have shoes on. I saw Landon take the McLaren. I saw Joseph take the Jeep. And I saw Nicole leave in her car. And I waited a little bit and I went home and I called my brother and he came over and I was like, I need you to help me pack my shit up. Like, I'm leaving today. Like, I was trying to stay around. They were trying to keep me around, like, oh, we're gonna pay you back. It never happened. Like, I gotta go. It's getting really dangerous. I need to go. And my mom was there and I said, Mom, I just have a feeling. Please take Soul with you home and I'll come get her later, but I need to get my shit out of here. And that was one of the best decisions I made. Not an hour later, police showed up outside my house. His mother was out there. He was out there on the phone with my attorney and my brother was here. I think I have a video. I might include a video. And my attorney said, go send your brother out there and see what they want. And I texted them, like, your access, my attorney had me reach out to them, your access has been revoked to the house if you're not on the lease. Only Landon was on the lease. So I was like, you guys are not to come in this house, which is my right. And my brother goes out there and he says, oh, she's taking the Range Rover back. And I'm like, of course she is. So my attorney's like, just give her the keys, like we can get it back in court, not a big deal. Anything about it. I'm like, I don't care. I have my kid, I don't give a shit. He goes and gives him the keys.
Hey, keys? And Land needs to get his stuff, so I'm going to wait for the police.
What, did she say anything?
She said there's 2 keys.
No, there's not 2 keys.
She said Landon still needs to get his stuff, so they're waiting for the police. So they're trying to play it all over. So
Okay, let me just go out here and talk to them. Can you just record, because I just don't trust them.
It was never 2 seconds between. Landon still legally lives here and he has every right to come get his stuff. He can come get his stuff, that's no problem, but you cannot enter unaccompanied and he cannot enter unaccompanied. But if Landon wants to go get his stuff, no. He can come get his stuff.
I think they just want to make a show.
Then it comes out they had called a police escort and they had said, like, I was violent and crazy and trying to play the whole victim. He had brought all his friends to, like, help him get his stuff, and I said, okay. I just thought it was very like his mother was outside standing with my Range Rover, like smiling, and I was like, you're evil, like you were so evil. And she's like, yeah, like there was a game to them, like how bad could they hurt me? I remember seeing they took Soul's car seat out of the car and they just left it like in the front yard, like no regard, like you took everything there and didn't even think about taking Soul, didn't think about her one time in this. How was I going to get her on? She had a pediatrician's appointment that week. They took all the cars, all 3 cars, and they left me there like stranded, which is evil.
First of all, how y'all gonna leave her stranded with a baby? But y'all care about the baby? Like, what did they even take the Range Rover for? First of all, mom didn't buy it. You co-signed for it, but she didn't buy it. So how is she supposed to get anywhere with the baby? Like, I don't get it. Like, make it make sense, because it ain't making sense. But you love Soul. Like, I do not get it, y'all. Anyways, I want to skip to this part about the ring. It was an influencer agreement, so like, I don't know, like maybe it's like one of those things where like it's a brand trying to work with them so they get a discount on the ring, and they basically shout out the brand. That's what I think it was. Like, y'all correct me if I'm wrong. And
here's
applying for an SBA loan? You need insurance from Next.
But y'all almost
Get
done with my
covered
whole, like,
instantly,
little
100%
reaction to
online.
Shyla.
Just answer a few questions
Like,
and have your
it's just
my receipt.
And then this is like her receipt. Like, the receipt clearly says her name. It says who it's to. It says the price total, and yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I'm just seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, and I had to fight. I had to fight with everything I had. I do not want to do this anymore.
So yeah, y'all, that's about the end of the video. But my thoughts on it is that, like, y'all, I feel like the only normal one in that family is probably Landon and Austin's dad. Like, cause you know, he's the one who actually kind of feel bad for her, but I don't know the story about him yet. She ain't really said anything about him. But that he said that she can come live with him, and he said he's sorry and stuff or whatever. But like, and he said that their mom needs to mind her business, which I think that she does, because like, you're too in this. Like, Shyla's own mother is not really in this like she should be. Like, not like she should be, like that was the wrong word, but I feel like you should like let Landon and Shyla deal with this, not coming to her house, taking back the Range Rover, and that you did not buy. Like, how do you feel comfortable taking back something you didn't buy, you just co-signed for? Like, how does that make sense? Like, make it make sense. Like, and then you guys leave her with no car for the baby, like, and all those cars were hers technically. Like, what the fuck? First of all, I'm happy Shyla's gone. Like, we know that family ain't too good. So, just saying, guys. Like, if y'all think that they're angels, they ain't. I'm just putting it out there. I know Shyla could have exposed way more, but she didn't. Like, she could have. But other than that, like, that's basically the end of the video, y'all. Follow me on Instagram. Make sure you guys subscribe down below, and I would do an update video if you guys like this type of video from me. I never really did like reaction videos on like YouTubers or whatever, but this was like my first one, y'all. I know it ain't the best. I'm just kind of reacting to like little highlights in the video, and yeah, y'all. And also make sure you guys shop my clothing line. This little jumpsuit is from my clothing line. It's a tie-dye black and white jumpsuit. I'll probably put like a picture on the screen, whatever. But y'all, make sure you guys shop my clothing line. It's called flashygirlfash.com. Here is the website down here. Go support me, and make sure you guys take 10% off of your order. Use this discount code on the screen. It is called, the discount code is Flashy Queen. So thanks guys, thanks for watching, and y'all, I wish Shyla the best. Like, Shyla deserves better, way better. She deserved a better in-law, she deserved a better mother-in-law, she deserved a better boyfriend. Like, Shyla deserves better. She does not need that family. Shyla good. Bye y'all.